Yeah. He did not stop stroking. Woman's crazy confessions was shocking. There you go.
All right, y'all. Look, in today's video, you're gonna see a young lady talk about what caused her to start acting and behaving in a certain way. In a way that most men would not want to see their women behave. In a way that most men wouldn't want to see their daughters behave. And it goes to show you that these kids need love, dog. Because when they don't get the love, bro, they do crazy stuff like this, man. Real talk.
When I was 14, I had a train ran on me by 3 senior boys in high school. I was 14, one was 17, another was 17, and one was 16 years old. When I was 14, I got bullied a lot, so I didn't have any friends in school, and my home life was no better than my school life. I was the black sheep of my family, and I was severely mistreated in my home, and I was left out, neglected, and bullied in school. I walked to school every day by myself with my headphones in, listening to my music, and I walked home every day by myself. I never bothered anyone. I never talked to anyone. I was a very shy child. These boys were extremely handsome and very popular in school.
Bruh.
And they also happened to have to walk every day to school, to and from.
Yeah, I heard this shit before. She probably roasting or something.
And one day, they decided to start speaking to little old me. Now you have to understand my perspective at this time. I was a nobody and nothing, both in school and in my home life. Nobody gave a damn about me.
Say, bro, I just want to stop it right here. First of all, it's starting off tragic as hell. But I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Women are very social creatures, and when women don't have like a core group or anybody that's validating them constantly, bro, a lot of times they can turn into what you would consider a 304.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I've seen it so many times. Like a lot of the girl who we would call ran through and things of that nature really was kind of like the black sheep. Sometimes they didn't have a father figure. They didn't feel love. Like maybe had a toxic mama. It's almost always the same thing, bro.
To the point teachers had to bring food to school, groceries for me at one point in time. And all of a sudden, the popular boys were coming up to me and talking to me while we were walking home to school together. Not only were they popular, they were attractive. All the girls wanted them. They were in ROTC, they played sports, they were light-skinned, they had the curly hair, the best fits, the flyest Jordans, and they were talking to me with my raggedy clothes, with my hand-me-downs, with my hot waters, with my hair all over my head, with my funky armpits.
Wow.
Funky armpits is crazy.
I felt like I was dreaming. I couldn't believe it. Like, this could finally be my chance. I could finally have some friends. I could finally be part of the popular crowd. I could finally be in. Right? They told me that I was cool. That they wanted me to come over and play games with them. So that's what I did. One day I followed them home. Walked right down the street with them to their house.
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
And I went inside to play Call of Duty with them. I remember their home was much different from my home life. Their mom was in the kitchen cooking. Their aunts were in there. They was all chit-chatting. They offered me a plate. Their brothers and cousins were all in the room playing together. I was so amazed. I felt so welcomed. I felt so at home. I thought to myself, I never want this feeling to stop. I don't want to go back home to where I was at and get cussed out, yelled, and abused. This is amazing. I got new friends and maybe even a new family too. We played Call of Duty until the sun went down, and then his mom told me I needed to go home. As I was going home, he told me, come back. I'll sneak you in so that we can play the game some more. When it started to get dark, I obviously had to head back home. But as I was getting ready to leave, he came up to me and said, come back tonight. I'll sneak you in so we can play more of the game. 14-year-old me, who wouldn't want to play more of the game with one of the most popular boys in school? Come on now. So that's what I did. I came back. And we played the game. And then he leaned over and he touched me. And he kissed me. And he told me I was pretty. In my mind, it was like someone blew my head off. The popular boy in school just told me I was pretty and kissed me.
Let me text my daughter that she's beautiful real quick, boy, because that's how I go right there. Shit, I'm not trying to laugh at this, y'all, because
That's why I don't want a daughter. I don't want a daughter, man. I don't want a daughter. I don't want a daughter. If you finna be my wife looking at this shit, no daughters. No girls. You feel me? XY chromosome only. We don't want no girls. Listen, I've been saying this shit from high school. We don't want no girls. You hear me? I don't want no girls, man. I want niggas. I want a boy. I want a boy, man. In my nuts. Only man is in my nuts. Only boy. I'm making a boy. I'm not making no girls. Is out here having a boy or a bullshit on everything. I'm not trying to have no girl, man. I'm not trying to have a girl, man. Cause look, man, nigga go through hell, dog.
understand the psychology of it, man. Like women, little girls, teenage girls, bro, if they not getting that validation from like they daddy and they mama and they ain't got no real friends at school, bro, that is like a wolf pack seeking out the elderly, the young, and the sick. They're easy marks. It's an easy meal. You see what I'm saying? You don't want your daughter looking like an easy lick to these dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes can sniff out a weak woman like a damn lion can sniff out a damn gazelle. You get what I'm saying? Like for real, y'all gotta make sure y'all daughters feel loved, dog, because this be a lot of women's reason why they did what they did. I just never felt loved. Dead ass serious.
He likes me. That's what he's telling me. He likes me. Fast forward, and he's got my clothes off, and we're doing the whoop-de-woo, and I'm completely vulnerable. And as we're doing it, and he turns me over and tells me to get on my hands and knees and arch my back, I hear the door crack open. I look up in shock, gasped, thinking his mom has called us and we're about to be in so much trouble, but nope. It's his brother.
I can smell your nappy pussy.
He never stopped stroking me. As his brother walked in, I said,
I thought she was trying to say she's Joseph.
in disbelief, my mind racing. Mind you, I hadn't even had sex really before this. You know, a couple of little playful things here and there, but this was really my first full time going all the way. So now I'm wondering what's going on. Why hasn't he stopped? Do I stop? Do I lay here? Do I tell him to stop? I don't really know. His brother walks in, he never stops stroking, and then he leans down and whispers in my ear, "Can my brother get a turn?" I don't really know what to say. I don't know what to do. Do I say no? Do I say yes? I mean, I should say no, right? Can your brother get a turn? I don't even know your brother, but I finally have some friends. And their family's really nice to me. I hate to mess this up. So him and his brother get a turn. But then the door cracks open again. And here comes his cousin. Ain't no fun unless we all get some, right? That's what they told to me. I'll spare you all the details of my sad sob story, but let's just say fast forward, everyone has their fun, I guess. And it's time for me to go home. And I'm confused, and I'm ashamed. And I don't really have anybody I can talk to about it. I don't know what I just did, and I don't even know if I liked what I just did. Anyways, because I know this video is getting long and you guys probably don't want to hear all the details.
Meet Matterport, the market-leading 3D platform that lets anyone...
Nigga, that's crazy. That's crazy, nigga. Nigga, you should have never sneaked back. You should have never disobeyed your parents. All kinds of shit like that. You should have never been that desperate.
Long story short, back then, I didn't realize that I was a victim. I didn't realize that that was a manipulation tactic. I didn't realize I was targeted. Back then, I was just ashamed. I felt like I had been a whore, a harlot, I felt disgusting. I felt like it was my fault. I felt like I should have moved smarter. And I also, in the same breath, felt like, finally, somebody loves me. Somebody wants me. Finally, I'm pretty enough. Finally, I'm good enough. And it was two confusing different feelings. And now that I'm older, I really understand what was going on. And I'm just making this video to spread awareness for the other girls that may have had the same thing happen to them or may have gone through similar things and were always too ashamed to bring it up or speak their truth. You were a victim.
Fellas, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. Hey, you do some shit like that today, that's a charge, man. Real talk. Your homeboy in there punishing her, touching the back of the oven or whatever the case may be, and your goof ass call yourself just opening up the door and hope that you gonna get a turn, bro. Listen, man. Even if the girl go with the move, I'm gonna tell you what can happen, bro. She can come back and say that, you know, it wasn't what's the word I'm looking, consensual. Like, I felt like if I said no, then something bad could have happened. And guess what? A good lawyer can convince a jury that she telling the truth. Y'all better not play that switcheroo game, boy. That's how you get caught up right there.
Nowadays, my nigga, don't just lay with anything, twin. Have receipts. Be sure of what's going on. And 9 times out of 10, record what's going on, twin. You feel me? Record what's going on. Yeah, let her do what she do. But record what's going on for your safety, nigga. For your safety. For real. If you doubt you feel like you finna get in trouble, record that shit. You feel like don't go. If you have a bad feeling, don't go. Feel me? Cause if she not for you, it's liable. It's liable if she not for you.
And guess what else, dog? It's true. A lot of women would literally be afraid in that situation. No lie. Like, bro, like, you crazy enough to come in this room, ain't no telling what else you crazy enough to do. I'm just trying to look out for both of y'all, the man and the woman. Real talk, ladies, don't put yourself in no position like that, man. Come on, nah, I know you probably ain't going into the room thinking that these niggas could be waiting for their turn, but at the same time, try to control the controllables, bro. Fuck, man, bro, that'll break my heart if I ever heard my daughter tell me a story or tell the world a story like that, bro. First of all, legally, the statute of limitations for them boys probably be over. I don't know, but let me find out who they was. Hey, that's all I'm gonna see, bro. So look, y'all know how Chris Brown does the meet and greets, and he'll pick the girl up and have her legs wrapped around his waist, put a girl on his shoulders, all kind of stuff. She'll be bent over in front of him. All right, cool. So this young brother right here wasn't going for it, so he broke up with his girlfriend because she was doing too much, right? And she paid for it, so yeah. With that being said, let me play this clip for y'all.
So my boyfriend broke up with me about a week later after arguing because he felt like Chris was too close on me.
Well, I'm the boyfriend, but of course I broke up with her. But she don't want to mention that she was cheating before we even ran into this problem. The Chris Brown thing was the icing on the cake. And as far as Chris Brown go, these light-skinned, you know what? Shania.
You light-skinned,
do
bro.
not get on the internet and try to act like, oh, you don't need me. You don't need me. You needed me when you moved to my house.